John Asch Contracting here. Here's a roof job that we had done a year or a year and a half ago. And then after the job was finished, one or two leaks were found, and the homeowner assumed it was from the roofing. And of course, initially we weren't sure. So we went back 2 or 3 times on Winton Rd in East Brunswick, and we thought we kind of knew where the leak was coming in, but weren't sure. We tried to fix that, it still leaked. So then we had to eventually do what we tried not to do, was start tearing things apart. So we went back and removed the roofing right up against the wall, and under the roof, we could not see any rusty nails. Normally when a roof leaks, you eventually get the heads of the nails rust, which indicates it's leaking. So we went closer to the wall and started moving the siding, and that's where we found a lot of issues under the siding, in between flashings, J channels, insulation, corner posts. All that was leaking and not really installed watertight. If you look carefully at what I think are interesting photos, and if you're a woman at home holding a baby cooking meatloaf, you're going to say, shit, these aren't interesting photos, these are horrible. But to us men folk, we might like them. But if you look at the interesting photos, you'll see kind of all the various interesting things that we had to deal with the siding. We had to tear things apart, redo flashings, redo insulations, and put things back together again. Then towards the end, you'll see the new, about in the middle someplace, you'll see the new ISO water shield that's gone up, over new step flashings, and then lastly, the last maybe 4 or 5 photos show the finished product. So ultimately, the leak stopped. Ultimately, it's all finished and fixed, but it took a while to figure out that the siding was leaking. You don't want to initially, when you have a leak, to start tearing siding apart. That's something you do later if you have no choice, in my opinion.